Hello guys, Men's the Drow here with yet another commentary video. As you may have already noticed, this is a voiceover. Why, you ask? I'm not trying to do live commentary today since I seriously sprained my wrist a day or two ago. It was kind of hard to even get the subpar TNT run gameplay. I better get you to hit that subscribe button. Anyhow, so about a week and a half ago, I needed my wisdom teeth removed. Like 90-something% of the population does. I believe that's around the number. Anyhow, now I'd never really done anything like this before. Going to the dentist isn't a thing I do like that often. Mostly because I eat really well and I have pretty good home hygiene. Like I brush my teeth 2 times a day for 2 minutes or whatever each. Average what you're supposed to do. Let alone go, but I didn't go to I don't go to the dentist often, let alone to get four of my teeth removed. So I had to wake up at 7 a.m. as well, which for homeschooling casuals like me is really early. All right, I wake up at 9 and I feel proud of myself. Anyhow, so I was really tired when I got to the dentist. I just did not want to talk to anybody. Like, I'm usually tired anyway because lack of sleep, but this was a bro moment, right? This was much worse. So I just waited around awkwardly for 45-ish minutes in the waiting room. And eventually I get brought back to the room where they're going to remove my teeth. And I just small talk with the assistant nurse. I don't really know what she does. She's not the one who sedates me or anything. She's kind of just there. I don't know what she does. Anyhow, I did some small talk, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it was necessary. And I was myself. I can't remember what I said, but rest assured it was probably comedy gold. All right. After a few minutes, they put an eye mask on me, and then they put on the mask that allows you to be sedated. From what I can tell, it also straps you down a little bit because it was a little bit too tight on my face, and it kind of hurt the bridge of my nose. That apparently, I took 3 hours to be sedated. It's supposed to take like 45 minutes, I believe. Now, I remember none of this. I basically remember not being able to see anything for like a few minutes. But I guess my body just didn't react well to the sedative, because when we were done, apparently I was wheeled out in a wheelchair. They had to have used a lot of extra sedative to knock me out. So usually when people are done with this operation, they can make actual words, and they usually can walk around by themselves. They're usually pretty incoherent, but they can speak a little. They sound like Ralph Wiggum, right? They don't make much sense what they're saying, but they're like proper words. So that's usual, right? But I could not say anything. Now, I don't remember any of this either, so any information about this is secondhand from my parents, but I was effectively completely unintelligible. I made noise, but it wasn't words. I was like grunting, like with an attitude, because of course I have an attitude. So apparently we went to, I believe it was like a Walgreens or something on the way back, and we got me some coconut water, and I was trying to drink it, and I couldn't. My hands were like shaking and stuff, and I tried to get it in my mouth, and I would pour it down my own shirt, and then look down at my shirt and be like, bruh, why is this on my shirt? But I didn't say any of that. I just kind of stared at it. So when we got back to my house, I just took a nap for like 3 hours. Apparently my brothers, they saw me when I came home, and I was just kind of walking around barely, like, and I remember now. I had to go up some stairs, and apparently my dad had to help me like walk up the stairs because I was not physically capable of walking upstairs by myself right then, which is just kind of sad given how long my legs are. Anyhow, when I got home, my brothers kind of just, they were like, well, I wish we could make fun of him, but we can't because he's been sedated. So yeah, that's pretty much the thing. And when I eventually woke up from the nap I referred to, I remember asking, when are we going to go? Referring to the dentists. I was on all the drugs, so you can't blame me for that. And my mom, she was amused by that. She just told me we'd already went, and apparently I just went back to sleep, and I went to sleep for another hour and a half. And by the time I was like, so I started at 7 that day, and I was only really sentient again by 5, which is just So for the past week, I've just had some pretty bad pain to deal with, but since I've been taking Advil, I'm fine. But as soon as I get 100%, I freaking get hurt, bruh. Of course, I hurt my elbow. And of course, as you guys know, before I, oh my goodness, I can't speak. Before I went to the dentist, I was sick for like a week. And then before that, I was out of town for a week. So My upload schedule's been inconsistent, but I think it's understandable. Anyhow, we're going to get a lot better about that since hopefully my luck is going to get a little bit better and I'm going to stop being injured, sick, or having minor surgical operations. All right. So, yeah, that's the end of the video. Into the outro we go, I guess. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike, because that engagement just helps me nerd. Anyhow, comments what you feel about, like, dentists. I don't even know anymore. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Like if you dislike. What did I even just say? Like if you like, dislike if you dislike. Subscribe. Go follow my Twitter at John Menzo, please. I only have 4 followers. I'm sad. I've way too many subscribers. Only have 4 followers on Twitter, please. Anyhow, and see this video up in the top left corner. Yeah, watch it. Bedwars, please. I actually play video games in that club. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. Bye.